So, you guys know the drill. I will start talking in my lining. And also, I just found out how to make a tiny barrier. So, I hope you guys actually like these roses and the vines. I just realized how to actually make them. So, yeah, these will, from now on, these will always be in my speed paints. Anyway, I'll see you at the lining work.
Sending out our invitation to everyone in every nation. But don't sleep, get on the run. Stop thinking and have some fun. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Tap, 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 stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around, jumping all around. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Tap, 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 stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around, jumping all around. Foundation, go feel the heat, the sweet vibration, 'cause we are about to ignite, and we wanna go out tonight. On the ground, move it all around. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Tap, tap, tap.
So, Tereza, yeah, from just looks, she's changed, and also, originally she was actually going to be a shadow, and not Emma's shadow, she was actually going to be Sophie's shadow, and the reason why is because, again, I think this is me repeating myself, Sophie was actually going to be the original main character, until I changed it to Emma. Since the entire plot and thing, it didn't make sense, because, like, I was thinking of wolves and, like, 2 packs of wolves and stuff, but then it started sounding more like Twilight, and I really don't like it, and I think I just triggered a bunch of people. My bad. I'm sorry if I offended you in any way, but, yeah, back on track. I didn't like that original idea, so I changed it up, and she is not a shadow, she's just a, but she's changed of character and also looks, mostly of looks during the coloring. You'll see that she, has so many black and reds, like too many. In the original, I had to guess her color scheme. I mean, not color scheme, her skin tone. Because it was all over the place since I have traditional 2 digital versions of her. And yeah, it was a tad confusing at first, but then I fixed it. And here you can see what I mean by some reds. I'm gonna slow this down. But she had mostly reds. And the chain, because it was originally because they had like a chain curse thing. I got rid of that because, one, it did not make sense with the story now. And there's a better curse than just being chained to someone until they die. Again, I liked morbid things when I was a kid. I still do, as in like creepy things, but still enough that it makes sense, or not, then again. But her personality has changed. She would have been very I'm trying to remember. I think she would be very stubborn at times, originally. She wouldn't be like the tomboyish kid, teenager that I made her to be. She would have been very stubborn and very much like quick to anger, and also she would pick a fight with many. And the shadow thing back then would have worked, that she could have taken over the body. But it still works in ours, but completely take over, as in change the body completely to her. I've changed that where only the eyes change to see who's in control. 1, it's easier, and 2, it doesn't kill me to like, draw the whole person. No, just change their eye color. Sure, it's a tiny detail, but it works. Mostly, her amulet actually stayed the same. Her and Emma's amulet were probably the only ones who stayed the same. Or the kinda, again, I say kinda. Because here you can see the amulet, how it was half and half, because it was shadow. But I still like the design how it was back then. I did tweak it a bit.
We
But that's probably mostly what I have to say for Tereza. But yeah. How her personality has probably mostly changed, and of course her looks completely, from almost completely black and red to like bright yellows, reds, and aquas into the blues. I actually prefer the new one because it's not obscurely with one certain colored palette. But yeah, that's mostly what I have to say for Tereza. Also, that's another thing. I accidentally made a mistake while I was naming one of the characters, as in Tereza. That was not supposed to be her name. She was actually supposed to be called Teresa, but I goofed and put in the wrong one, and I didn't realize until I was in like 10 pages in. So I'm probably gonna change Tereza into Teresa, because that is my big mistake. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the speed paint, and hope you guys like these shots. I did change the old one because I was mixing both versions. Here is the bad image of this amulet. I don't know what I did with these paints. There's the wings. Look at my horrible drawing back then. And here's the knife, and that is that wand. Oh my god. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and the next one will be Tuxie Shadow. See ya, guys.